Man, this is crazy. That shit crazy. I feel like they trying to stop me from streaming this. I really feel like that, bro. Best. Man, I don't know. If y'all can hear me, man, I just feel like I'm being sabotaged. I don't know. I have some of the best internet on the planet. I've never had an issue going live before. If y'all can hear me, man, I'm trying this. I'm trying this. It's gonna say excellent for a minute. Then I no way of being sure that that's what's actually happening. Okay, it's not. Okay, y'all hop in the chats, man. Hop in the chat and let me know if y'all are like, if y'all are hearing me, because I feel like I'm being sabotaged. I feel like I'm being sabotaged, man. Let me get up out of here. Oh boy, it's been tough trying to stream, man. It's been tough. If y'all can hear me, man, put some ones in the chat. I am trying to get some things done today. Here. Come on, y'all. I see y'all in there. Get in the chat. Get in the chat. Let's see. Trying to go back. What's good, family? What's good? Okay, what we got? So I can hear you, but the screen is frozen and the audio drops. Okay. I'm gonna give everybody time to get back in because now I'm moving a little bit better than what I was at first. 68, 8,000. Let me stop streaming again. Don't y'all leave. Do not leave. I'm gonna get this stream right. They say my bit rate is way too high, so let me get that right. Let me get it right. Let me let them know in here. Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong one. Got it to stream. Just the bit rate is what. See how it works now. All right, we're gonna try this one more time, man. Okay, I think I got something working here. I don't know, y'all. Y'all hop in the chats. Let me know if everything is cool on you guys' end or not, so we can continue to keep this stuff fixed. It's better. JR, I see you, bro. I appreciate that. I'm gonna give everybody else some time to get in, man. I've been trying to go live for the last 2 days, guys. Y'all don't know what I've been through. At first, I felt like YouTube was trying to sabotage me, man. Y'all know what's up with that right there. People will for sure. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Give everybody else some time to get up in here. I got some things I've been wanting to talk about with y'all, but I really hadn't been able to talk or do videos because editing takes time. And I just figured that it would be a lot easier. I figured it'll be a lot easier to just go live and talk about it. So yeah, you go get the real me. For those who have went live with me before, y'all already know. But yeah, I'm gonna give everybody some time to hop in this thing. I gotta get some things working over here. Things seem like it's running a whole lot smoother as I can see here. All right, what's good, everybody? What's good? Ike, appreciate that. Looking good. That's what I like to hear. That's what I want to hear. Took me a minute to get this thing straightened out. I was having issues yesterday trying to go live. It's a few things. It's so much that has happened in these last few days, guys, that I just feel like the only way to really get this out is to go live, you know. All right, no more glitches, Ike. All right, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I feel like that's the only way that I can do this is if I get this thing, moving the way that it's supposed to. I'm trying to get the chat situated and set up stuff real quick. All set up and going. See if I can get some messages sent out. I'm gonna just send. Don't pay no mind to this message I'm about to try to put in the chat. That's if it goes through. Gonna see if it goes through. I don't think it went through. I gotta do something else real quick. Got a few things I've been wanting to speak about. All right, Pitbull, all good on your end? That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. Get this thing straightened out really quick and fast. All right, says we got I guess 14 people in here so far. Y'all gonna have to bear with me because y'all know I don't go live all the time. So none of this is scripted, it's just raw. And if I mess up on something, I mess up. So, don't charge it to my heart. Do not charge it to my heart, man. Y'all know I mean well. Yes, sir. Oh, we got 20 people in here. Okay. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We're about to get started here in just a second. I know y'all see that video that's on the screen, right? So apparently there was a bright light blinking, and it looks like it's right by the Statue of Liberty. I don't know if that's the real Statue of Liberty or not, but hold on one second. They say we glitching again. They say we're glitching. I guess it'll come back when it comes. Wolfie, what up, good? What up? What's good, bro? What's up with you, man? I'm glad that y'all can hear me good, man. But on my end, YouTube is saying we still having some issues. So hopefully it'll all smoothen out and pan out throughout the stream because I got some things I want to discuss with y'all, man. So hopefully it works itself out. Okay, we got overlays. Let's gotta get some stuff popping here. Gotta get some stuff popping, man. Mm-mm. All right. I know we got a bit of buffering, y'all, but that's probably because of what I'm doing over here. And as soon as I close this out, it'll probably smooth out. So just give me a second. Cause I'd hate for this stream to not go the way that I want it to go, you know, and as smooth as I would like it to go. Okay. What'd you say, Wolfie dropped the gems in the info? This joint. Here they go. Lock it in. Move again. All right, guys. I ain't gonna waste no more time. I'm gonna get right to it. Get right to it. And I'm fix this stuff later. So, all right, I'll fix it. We're gonna get right to it. JR, you know I ain't saying nothing in the sky, man. Come on now. Come on now. Don't start that, man. Don't start that. What's up, Destiny? Yeah, you finally caught it. Cause I've been having issues, man. I've been trying to get it and trying to get this stuff together. And YouTube, y'all already know how I feel about YouTube. I be feeling like they trying to sabotage me. That could be the case, or it might not be the case, but we don't know. But I'm gonna get right to it, man. So as y'all can see, it's a video right here, right? We got a couple of videos that we're gonna run through, right? But this video in particular, right? This video here in particular is a video. I don't know where the people were when they recorded this video or anything like that. But as you can see the Statue of Liberty in the video. But what you don't see is a blue light flickering and flashing on the Statue of Liberty, but it also reflects off the sky. And we ain't never seen nothing like that. When the last time you heard light reflecting off the sky? Like I'm talking about casting shadows and everything. Let's just watch the video. Just watch it. We will go back. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it again. Am I tripping? I'm gonna let y'all just keep looking at it. Just look at that. Most of y'all probably already done saw this. Now y'all know, man. Y'all already know I always talk about PBB. I'm not gonna say the name on the stream because they already messing with me, so I don't want to risk getting, knocked off the stream. But y'all saw that, man. Man, I can go outside right now and I can shine a light up in the sky and it will reflect nothing. But there's nothing there, right? What? And I mean, this is close to New York, close to New Jersey. What if the PBB screen, the projector screen, is only in that area right now? And that's why you've been seeing most of the orbs and drone situation in that area. I don't know, man. It's just real fishy to me because I've never seen nothing like that. I mean, come on, just look at it. Let's run this video back one more time. Let's look at it again. Look at this. Just am I tripping, bro? Is this a camera trick or something? I'm just trying to figure it out, man. If y'all can hear me smoothly, man, let me know, because I hate that it's buffering. I don't know, man. I hate to give y'all such a crappy stream, man. I hate to give you a crappy stream. Y'all let me know. Get in the chats and let me know how smooth it's running for y'all. Because I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. Because on my end, it's running really, really smooth. But on the output end to YouTube, it's not looking like it's running smooth. It don't look like it's running smooth at all, actually. Okay, y'all say I'm good. Okay. I think it's YouTube trying to play with my emotions, man. YouTube is trying to play with my emotions and make me feel like I got to end the stream. That's how I feel. I feel like they playing with me. Okay, now that y'all said that, now now it's saying that the connection is excellent. What the fuck? What in the entire? Okay, I'm confused. But let's move on to the next video. So you saying that video looks like a 90s special effects? Yeah, it does, but this ain't the 90s though, bro. Like, I don't get it, man. Sir Smoke, what's good, man? And for everybody that's coming in on the stream, I've been having issues with the stream, so y'all just, y'all let me know if anything is going wrong on y'all end, because I can't really tell. Right now it says my stream is excellent and everything is running smooth. But that could change at any minute. So, but we're gonna keep rolling, man.
The eyes of the world were on Donald Trump this weekend when the president-elect travelled to Paris to partake in the opening of Notre Dame. The event was a star-studded affair with world leaders from across the globe.
1,500 dignitaries.
Commentators were shocked to see President Joe Biden was MIA from the momentous occasion, but it didn't seem to...
Due to scheduling conflicts. Like, which White House staffer is going to be fired? Oh, none of them. It's because he's too embarrassed.
Matter, with President-elect Trump commanding enough attention for the both of them.
Well, world leaders and dignitaries, including President-elect Donald Trump, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, and Prince William, have gathered in France for the historic reopening of Notre Dame Cathedral. Now, this is Trump's first overseas trip since he won the election, and he's wasting no time setting the tone for his second term.
Donald Trump wasted no time asserting his dominance on the world, giving French President Emmanuel Macron a very strong handshake, which these Sky News
Man, them handshakes just let you know, man. Trump got everything under control. But what the government is trying to do, let me not say government, let me say G word. What they're trying to do, they're trying to slow the inauguration, man. They're trying to do anything and everything in their power to slow this thing. And it's kind of weird because, you know, and I think I got the video in here somewhere, but Trump was recently speaking and he was saying that they're flying these drones like extremely close to Bedminster, right? Bedminster, New Jersey, and I think he got a house there, right? A home. And he said he was gonna cancel his plans. Like, we can't put this stuff too far away and too far past the government, because I mean they done tried to off this man twice. Allegedly. Allegedly they tried to off this man twice. And I wouldn't be surprised if they was trying to set him up. Like they was looking for something to frame him for something. I wouldn't even put it past him, bro, because with all of the shenanigans we done seen this year from the government, from the G word, ain't no telling what they'll do. And it's like they in fear of losing power or something. It's like they're in fear of losing power. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But we're gonna keep watching this video. It's just weird to me, though.
Commentators said was a power move.
They have a long history of handshakes.
Sam, this handshake has set the internet alight. What did you think?
Wolfie, I don't know, man, what they getting us ready for. But I could say this though, man. Like, you know me, I'm an optimistic, so I feel like that it can't be war. That's the last thing that I'm gonna think that it's for. Because look at Trump. He's over here in these other countries. He's he's chilling and kicking it with these people, and the relationship is strong. They already know that he won the election. So why would you still continue on with a war knowing this? I honestly feel like, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. I feel like Biden. I don't feel like he's doing this to get at Trump anymore. This is me. I feel like Biden feel like he has been betrayed by his own party, and he's going to give them a taste of their own medicine. That's just me, though. I just feel like that's what he's doing, man. Because he was asked why he wouldn't let Nancy Pelosi, you know, do inside trading or whatever, and his response was pretty much like, they kicked me out the race. I've given them 50 something years and they did me like this. And you know, there were rumors of his own party saying that he was the brokest of all of them. Like, he's the poorest. So I just feel like that all of this stuff is going on to distract us from them getting their ass handed to them. That's just me. I feel like that's what this is for. I don't feel like anything bad is going to happen to us, but I think that they're going to fearmonger us into thinking that so we can be sidetracked as to what's really going on. And they got two common enemies. They got Joe Biden and they got Trump. So they're going to do everything they can while they're still in power to kind of throw things left. That's what I feel, though. That's just what I feel. And Ike, you're right. They tried it. And then now they got people going crazy with these, what is it? These UAP and drones and stuff flying around, bro, when they're just regular drones. But those regular military drones, They're snooping out something. They're trying to find something. And I know that you've seen the video where the drone got too close to the orb and the orb zapped it, whatever. Man, we have no idea how powerful PBB is. Y'all know what PBB is. And for those who know, you know. You know, if you don't, if you don't, you don't. It is what it is. But let's continue watching this video. Let's continue watching.
I'm hoping, I'll tell you what I hope. I hope it's when you like go to high five someone you sort of miss and a little bit.
Because I got more videos
and
though.
This isn't a Mark Latham, John Howard.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up. In fact, we have some vision of that very handshake.
It feels a lot like that, right? And that's weird. Like on multiple levels, it's a weird macho.
That is a little aggressive. What I saw was like,
Evelyn, it's a power.
"What's up, bro?" That's
Yeah.
what I saw.
Long time no see. That's what I saw.
That is old.
Handshake in his last time he was elected. So I don't know.
But when he got there this time, he shook hands and they were a lot.
Hey, chat, make sure y'all hit the like button too. But we got all these people in here. We only got 11 likes. Do not forget to hit that like button.
Almost 20 seconds. And then he went over and he like kissed and he hugged and kissed Brigitte. And so it was very friendly. Like, but anyways, continue.
And the sequel that came back better. Like he's that crafty, like, and he's so clever at
Not gonna lie.
situations and turning it on its head to make him look good. But what a difference from Biden, though. I don't know if Biden would even be able. Biden wouldn't know where to look for the handshake. Exactly. He has to be told, Joe. I mean, I do think he is signalling to the world that he is going to be a strong leader, unlike.
Yeah. He definitely is. Gonna be a strong leader, man. That's what we need, man. We need it.
Handshake is to always make sure that your hand is on top of the other person's hand, and that will signify to the audience who's in control of the relationship. And so, if you go in to shake someone's hand, and then they're trying to sort of turn around so that their hand is the one that sort of.
It's actually better if they go in and you turn it while you're shaking.
Nah, for real.
Sort of got some kind of weird thing going on, and I think Macron has kind of gone across, which sort of puts his hand in the power position.
And you know, people are not going to be honest, but
so it's come sort of down so Macron has put the hand out. And then
people ain't going to be honest, man, but people are glad. They are glad to see. They're glad to see a strong leader. Even the people in the newsrooms, man, they're glad to see somebody strong out there making amends with these other countries, man, because that's the only thing that can move us forward, man. And I'm not gonna hold y'all long, bro. I'm just doing these videos because I just wanted to come talk to y'all real quick because it's hard to do these videos and edit and get them out in a timely fashion and do multiple videos unless you got a team. Right? And I'm the only team I got. I'm only one editing these videos and recording these videos. So trust me, it gets tough at times. So, and like I said, I have to take a break from YouTube because YouTube can get overwhelming too. But I think I'm gonna start doing lives more, especially when I get everything smoothing out. But I'm gonna start doing lives a lot more. Plus, I want to get to know y'all too. And man, also consider joining the channel. It's only $2 a month. And that way you can get the videos that I drop. You can get them early. And when I'm live, you can use special emojis and emotes. And you can be highlighted as a commenter. A lot of different things that you can do when you join. So y'all should probably consider doing that. You don't have to, but just consider joining the channel. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start going live a lot more, man. But let's get back to the video. And Fahrenheit, he always do super long videos, so y'all gotta be patient with that,
man. And then he puts his hand on top of Trump's hand. Yeah. So it's almost like a game of.
He's like the kid that needs the last part.
That's right. And then that's right. And then
that's how I'm gonna start shaking hands.
And then as they walk off, Macron pats Trump on the back. So it's again.
Behind closed doors.
So it's a power movement. Macron saying, I'm in charge.
Yeah, that's a pal pat on the back right there.
Who's in charge there?
But it's like he's double jointed or something. It was like this kind of.
And the internet also reacted to the Trump and Macron handshake battle, with this person saying, President Trump manhandles French President Emmanuel Macron with one of the most dominating handshakes I've ever seen. We are so back. And commentator Piers Morgan agreed, saying, I've missed the Trump-Macron arm wrestles. Sky News All-Star James McPherson agrees, saying Donald Trump is already acting like the leader of the free world.
People like that, man. It's wholesome. It's wholesome.
Donald Trump is there. They're all coming to see him. It's a wonderful metaphor, isn't it? Because one of the first events that Donald Trump.
I'm gonna get to these UFO videos in a minute, man.
Current president, it was
These drone videos. I gotta get to them.
That African Congress meeting. And the vice president.
Matter of fact, I think we've heard enough of this. We're gonna go to the next one.
Burn.
We're gonna go to the next one for sure. Now y'all see that, man. Y'all see that. What y'all think that is? Let me let it play. Wolfie, they know everything, bro. They know everything behind the scenes. That's the thing. They know everything. We don't know everything. But sometimes you know 2 + 2 is 4, right? It's not hard to figure this out. Like, look at this video. Look at this video here, man. This video here is clearly a projected screen. Why it look like a big rig in the sky? Looks like a big rig in the sky. Because you can look at the top. It looks like the top of the big rig, and then you got the front of the big rig. It kind of looks like a yeah. I want to say not an international, but a Peterbilt. Kind of looks like a Peterbilt. And why is there a Peterbilt appearing in the sky? That's all I want to know. Why is there a Peterbilt appearing in the sky? Y'all explain it to me, then I might become a believer. That is something other than PBB. If y'all could do that, I may consider becoming a believer that it's anything other than PBB. I'm sorry. I don't see that being nothing else but PBB, because it's clearly not real. Because why is it just sitting there? What they're going to say, that it's a UFO sitting in the clouds watching down on Earth? Why haven't they strike? Why haven't they struck yet? That's all I'm saying. I just want to know, why haven't they struck? Somebody got to let me know something, man. Y'all might have to go back and review this video. Let's look at this video one more time, though. Come on. I don't know. I don't know. Let's move on, though.
Oh my gosh, it's coming right at us. Oh my, oh, dude, what was that? Oh my gosh, it's coming right at us. Oh my, oh, dude, what was that?
I mean, look at that, y'all. You see that? Those things, what looked like to be some UFOs or whatever, came straight at the plane, but there was no sound or no impact from the wind passing the airplane. None of that. Come on, man. It's got to be some kind of projection screen or something, brother. Gotta be.
Right at us. Oh my, oh, dude, what was that? Oh my gosh, it's coming right at us. Oh my, oh, dude, what was that?
And I think this video is a repeat.
Gosh, it's coming right at us. Oh my, oh, dude, what was that? Oh my gosh, it's coming right at us. Oh my, oh, dude, what was that? Oh my gosh, it's coming right at us. Oh my, Oh, dude, what was that?
Yeah, that's not real.
Coming right at us. Oh my. Oh, dude, what was that?
Yeah, nah.
Gosh, it's coming right at us. Oh my. Oh, dude, what was that? Oh my gosh, it's coming right at us. Oh my. Oh.
I believe that when it started raining cats and dogs. Literally. Yeah, I gotta cut that music off because I do not want to get a copyright strike. And this is a time lapse of I guess the drones coming in. And yes, that's a lot. But let's keep it 100 though, y'all. It's only been in New Jersey. I've been outside for the past couple of days and I looked up. I ain't seen a thing. Have y'all seen anything? Y'all get in the comments and let me know if y'all seen anything. Because I ain't seen nothing. I don't see nothing. It's funny how we believe those videos that we see on TikTok. And then, but we go outside and we probably in the same areas as these people and we see nothing. How did you see it, but I didn't see it? That's the question I won't answer. I don't know, man. That's all I'm saying. Turn this back up.
These drones or these UFOs flying all over.
Oh, sorry.
An incident in 1990. This is why we are not shooting them motherfuckers down. I think I may have just figured out why we are not shooting down these drones or these UFOs flying all over the country. This is a document from the CIA's website, cia.gov, and what it details is an incident in 1994 where a Siberian military unit shot down a UFO. 5 humanoid creatures came out of this shot down UFO and came at the soldiers, but they came at them in a very special way. It is stated in the testimonies of the 2 soldiers who remained alive that after freeing themselves from the debris, the aliens came together and then merged into a single object that acquired a spherical shape. That object began to buzz and hiss sharply and then became brilliant white. In a few seconds, the spheres grew much brighter and exploded by flaring up with an extremely bright light. At that very instant, 23 soldiers who had watched the phenomenon turned into stone poles. And not just any stone poles, no ma'am, they turned into limestone poles. And let me say this, you can see at the very top of this report right here that the U.S. intelligence obtained a 250-page file on the attack by a UFO on a military unit. And then a CIA representative stated that if the CIA file corresponds to reality, this is an extremely menacing case. The aliens possess such weapons and technology that go beyond all our assumptions. This is why we are not shooting them motherfuckers.
Well, let me say
down.
this.
I think I may have just figured out why we are not shooting down these drones.
This is not to discredit her or anything, but I'm gonna just say this, bro. Y'all know that if ain't nobody the king of propaganda, the CIA has took that cake a long time ago. They took that position a long time ago. Operation Mockingbird. All of these operations that we're familiar with, it's all because of them, and it's not nothing to hide. They let you know that that's what it is. So for her to have this doesn't mean that it's actually a real thing. Okay, that doesn't mean that it's a real thing. But what I will say is this, man. We got to be vigilant. We can't believe everything that we see because there are some evil hands at play right now that are trying to convince us something that's not real. And I'm just saying, like this we have a lot of us that's in this chat right now, or a lot of y'all that's watching this video. We have the mindset to say, you know what, I ain't gonna believe it till I see it. But not everybody has that mindset. And that's dangerous. That's super dangerous. People will put up what you say, those drones are taking off and landing somewhere. As my drone battery lasts 15 minutes tops on a full charge, and that's going slow. These things are flying fast, so the battery would die quick. No, those facts, because the faster you have to you go with a drone, the faster the propellers have to spin, which means that it uses more power for the battery, right? So yeah, it would die super super quick. So that's why you see those drones, a lot of them falling out the sky. That 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 video of that drone getting close to that orb falling out the sky could be because it either two things. That orb zapped it, which I highly don't believe at all. Or the second thing, someone controlling it shut it down to make it seem that way. Or three, the battery just died. But I will say this, that most drones, if the battery is low, the green light will turn from green to red and start blinking before the drone actually falls or crashes. So it could be that somebody immediately shut it down. I don't know, but those are my speculations. I'd rather speculate that than to believe that it's some sort of extraterrestrial from outer space or something. It just don't, because it don't add up. None of it adds up. TLW. Yeah, you're right. Government always cap, man. They've been capping us since day one. And it's crazy because I see videos of people crying because they just now realizing that they may allegedly have been lied to by the G word. Bro, this is nothing new. And I know it kind of hits people like all at one time once they realize that that's a thing. But Wolfie, you said, can I fix the live feed chat on my end because it's slow? Man, look, I swear to God, it has nothing to do with me. It's straight YouTube. The only thing I do is press stream. That's it. The only other thing that I can control is how fast the data goes through from me to you guys, and I basically got that. So I don't know. And okay, TLW said the feed is good on his end. So a lot of these problems may be on y'all end, guys, and it may not. I don't know what it is with the transmission between my feed and you guys' feed, because now it is slow. Maybe you guys are typing fast and I'm not getting them right away. But I don't know if you know it works like this, but when you stream, it's always a delay. So what I'm saying right now happened maybe 10 seconds before you actually got it. So that's just how it goes, but I have some of the best internet on the planet that they have to offer. So I guess it's just essentially me getting back into streaming again to, like, I guess, grease things up. I guess I don't know, man, but we're gonna keep this stuff rolling. But it's like I was saying though, man. It's so many things with these drones. Like, if you ever flown a drone before and you know how they react, then drones, unless it's a military drone, it can't go that far away from its owner. It can't go that far. Maybe it can go, I don't know, maybe a mile away from this owner. But other than that, and depending on how good it is, but it's just hard to believe that these things are unmanned. And if they are unmanned, they have been programmed to go to a specific location. And every time one of them shoots one down or one falls or crash, it's like the police like cover the scene up so a civilian never sees it. And it makes you wonder why. Definitely makes me wonder why.
Merci, Seigneur. Tant que vous n'aurez pas.
You know, that man fell dead. That's crazy.
It's going to.
Now I want y'all to peep this video. This man has said everything that I have said in my videos. And he is speaking nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. So y'all might want to pay attention to this video. Listen to what he says, man. Listen.
Feel real and urgent. The next would be a media blitz that would come after that. So mainstream media will amplify the story. They're going to interview pilots. They're going to release grainy videos and have experts explain these things that are maybe defying physics.
Grainy videos.
The goal, potentially, and I say all of this as a potential hypothetical, to make everybody believe this is a huge deal. Next would be a global event, and this could be something absolutely wild, like some kind of coordinated UFO appearance, maybe a simulated attack, or even some claim that we've made contact. And it doesn't have to be real. It just has to be believable enough. And of course, then we have a solution. So after the chaos, governments might roll out solutions like new defense initiatives, new military spending, government coalitions, governments kind of coming together, expanded surveillance maybe, and calls for like some international cooperation. All right, so why should we care? Even if all this theory sounds way the hell out there, the technologies exist to make all of it plausible. Plausible.
Facts.
So holograms, drones, AI, deep fakes are advanced enough to fool large populations. And historically, going back to the year 1 AD, governments have shown that they're not above manipulating fear to get what they want. So now we get to what do we do? What the hell do we do about this? Number one, stay frickin' critical. Do not take everything at face value. Always question why some stories are getting so much attention, and most importantly, who benefits from that story.
Yeah.
And educate yourself. You need to look into historical precedents, maybe current technology. You could just use ChatGPT for a lot of this, and some government strategies. So the more you know, the harder it is for you to be manipulated. Focus on reality. So of course, this is nothing but conjecture. I'm just sitting here at my house. We've got a bonfire going on outside. We're about to go sit outside for a little while and just enjoy nature around a fire.
All right,
like
JR.
our ancestors did. And I don't know anything. I don't know anything more than you do about what's going on. So the sky's the limit for this conjecture, but maybe it's theatrics. But remember that not every light in the sky is some alien. Stay very grounded in what's provable, and know that getting angry at things that are outside your control is stupid. It's just like drinking acid. So here's how to spot a psyop. And I've never said this publicly before, but here is the step-by-step formula that will enable you to spot a psychological operation. Separating manipulation from genuine news is like kind of playing detective. So here's a few steps that will put you on top of everybody for being able to spot a psyop. Number one is analyze the source. Is the outlet known for credible reporting, or do they thrive in like sensationalism? So established outlets like Reuters, sometimes Wall Street Journal, they report facts first, and others are way into drama. And
Facts.
psyops, psychological
Facts.
operations, extremely, very much rely on sensational headlines. If you see sensational headlines, you need to get the hell out. This is on all media, on both sides of.
Yo, those are facts, man. I tried to find the other parts of this video, and maybe I can go to their page and find it. Let's see. Let's see if we can get to the page, find exactly what I was just looking. Okay, part 3. Go to part 4.
Testing the waters. This goes back to BC years. All three of these things go back to the BC years. This is not something that's original. So governments tend to test and gauge how people react. So if we accept UFOs as real and we don't freak out, that means we can kind of escalate the narrative without any pushback. So think of it like kind of a slow drip instead of pouring it all out at one time. And if you want to look back at some of these historical parallels, this is not the first time this has happened. There's just a few that come to mind right now. The first is the Gulf of Tonkin. This happened in 63 or 64, 1963 or 64. The United States used extremely questionable reports of attacks on naval ships, which were not true, to justify escalating this Vietnam War. And then in 1962, we had this thing called Operation Northwoods. This is a declassified plan about the U.S. officials staging, quote, fake attacks, completely fake attacks, like blowing up planes with people in them to justify military actions against Cuba.
And you see that, man, just like that, you can easily be fooled into thinking something is actually going to happen. And people don't even realize if your country gets you riled up about a so-called war and you're like, curse the other side, that does nothing but fuel the war even more. And these people on the other side may not even hate us, may never had anything against us at all, but we're being pawns in this game and we're playing right into it. We're playing right into the game that they're playing, and we're falling for the antics, and now we hate people that literally never hated us. It's kind of like when 9/11 happened. And I hate to bring this up, man. I mean, rest in peace to all the people that lost their lives during that, because it was still senseless. But this man that is explaining this stuff, this is the most sensical explanation of this stuff that I could ever find, man. But it's like 9/11. Y'all remember when after 9/11 happened, it's like for some reason we had a thing against, people from Iran or Muslims. And we would automatically put a jacket on their back and say they were toting bombs and stuff in their backpacks, right? And that stigma stuck on these people for years, man. And the whole time they never hated us. Even the Death to America videos were fake. That they found out that video where those guys that had the mask on that held the one of the Americans hostage and they slit his neck on live TV, they found out that was fake. So all I'm saying is that all of this stuff that we've been through throughout the years, we should be able to spot a psyop when we see it. See, they know we're not falling for the war thing no more. Yeah, they know we're not falling for the war thing no more. So now they gotta switch to the next believable thing. And the next believable thing is the aliens. That's the next believable thing. They know people are going to play right into it because this has been a major talk for so long about extraterrestrials existing outside of this planet. Hey, we can use that to get people to think that, and maybe they wasn't even thinking about aliens, because it wasn't until people started saying that there's an alien invasion is when they ran with it. Is when the G word ran with the idea. Man, it's actually crazy, man. All this stuff is crazy. But let's continue watching this video.
Cuba. And in the post 9/11, what I would call a fear campaign. So after the attacks, governments pushed for these just sweeping changes like the Patriot Act, which expanded massive surveillance under the guise of terrorism. So if you just replace terrorism or communism with UFOs, you can start to see a pattern. So what might be happening? what might be happening right here. It might upset you, it might piss you off, but we're going to talk about that in just a second. So keep that in your back pocket for just a second. Number one is a normalization phase. So just steadily.
TLW, what you said was facts. I agree with you 100%. He said, we knew this though, but it's crazy to think that they would continue with this Project 230 stuff. I like that. I'm going to start calling it that. BS, even with the resistance we've been given for years. They don't care, bro. They don't care. They don't care because they know that even with the handful of people that's giving resistance, there are the majority of people who's going to fall for this and believe in this. It's like kind of not growing up and never winging yourself off your parents, and you still you're enabled, and you just feel like you gotta depend on your parents. And for those people, the G word is the parent for them, and they just can't do nothing outside of them. They don't even understand that as a people we have a power to challenge the G word. They just believe in the G word that much. So yeah, they don't care, bro.
Leaking UFO footage, holding hearings, using all these terms like UAPs all the time. The government makes the idea of something out there seem reasonable. So this keeps people curious but not panicked. Curious but not panicked. The second part of this is setting the stage for a big reveal. And I want you to keep that one in mind. So at some point, we might see a more dramatic event, like a giant UFO sighting over a major city, or footage that is just impossible to dismiss. And you could think giant holograms, giant drones, or other advanced tech just creating something that you cannot ignore. So number 3 would be a need for a savior. So once the threat feels real enough, governments or even global coalitions could step in as these heroes. They might call for increased defense budgets. Maybe all the governments in this area need to unite into one big government, maybe a global response team, and I say that with quotes around it, to handle this threat. So this could lead to giant power shifts and more control in fewer hands is kind of maybe the goal of that. And this, you could look this up. There was even a plan to stage a fake kind of alien invasion. This is on record, on paper, that there was a full government plan to make a fake alien invasion. But what could be next? What could be down the pipeline from right now? If we follow this theory to the logical next step here, here's what might happen. First would be escalating UFO reports. They expect a lot more sightings, near misses with airplanes, mysterious objects interfering with infrastructure like power grids or airports. Testing the waters. This goes back to BC.
And I'm gonna also say this too. You know how people that are the alien enthusiasts, they always run to the CIA page and download these PDF files. Like, bro, come on. You think they didn't put that out there for you to run with? They did it for a reason, man. If it was something that was really top secret and they wanted to keep it away from people, no one would know about it but the CIA. Like, how are people knowing about these top secret G word operations, and there literally are no consequences behind this? Come on, man. They want you to go get this stuff so you can put your own theories together. And the more theories are out there, the more confused people are. And if the more confused people are, they're going to fall for it and believe it. That's where beliefs come from, confusion. Well, it's too much for me to take in, so I'll just believe what you say. That's how it happens. That's how belief comes in with anything. If nobody does the see it to believe it thing, because once you see something, and if your mind ain't ready for it, you'll never be right again. No, everybody says they believe in Jesus Christ, right? But if Jesus Christ was to come back today that would mess people up. That will mess people up for eternity. Because you've been relying on faith and a belief for so long that it's normal to you. And you don't realize how many times people have said Jesus is coming back. They said it in the 70s, they said it in the 60s, they said it in the 20s, they said it in the 1900s. They're saying it now, and they're going to continue to say it. And this is not a topic about religion, but my point is that the G word has mastered this to the point where they can tell you something, and if it's too much, and they know that you're not going to do the research, and for the ones that will do the research, if they find out too much and they speak too much, you know what happens to them. But for the ones that don't, and that's willing to do the minimal research and put this confusion out there, we'll let them keep doing it, because they're nowhere near correct. They're nowhere near correct. That's just how it works, man. That's just how it works. And we got to stop falling for it. That's just what it is. We got to stop falling for it, man.
It's going to feel real and urgent. The next would be a media blitz that would come after that. So mainstream media.
I'm sorry, y'all. I went back on a part. I was supposed to go up.
So next is who owns that platform that you're looking at. So media ties with pharmaceutical companies, political entities, defense contractors. I dare you to look that one up tonight.
I did video on it.
So step 2, question the timing. So you want to ask yourself, does the story that I'm looking at right now appear during a major crisis or scandal or upcoming election maybe? Psyops will very often distract from bigger issues, like UFO footage released during major policy debates or global unrest. Huge red flag. Next is to follow the narrative. And I promise you don't have to go do 5 hours of research to do it. You just ask yourself, are multiple outlets, this one question right here, are multiple outlets parroting the exact same language? If you see that shit going down, you need to be very terrified that something's going into your brain that doesn't belong there. So psyops use coordinated messaging to reinforce a narrative. So look for phrases that feel copy and pasted, like unprecedented threat or undeniable evidence. Those little phrases, you're going to hear them. You will start to hear these everywhere you look. And the moment you hear copy-paste phrases, that is a psyop. So step 4, look for emotional triggers. So all psyops thrive on pushing your buttons. Think about the fate model, if you know what that is. Focus, authority, tribe, and emotion. So this is fear, anger, amazement. So if a story feels like it's designed, and I say the word designed with bold, underline, italics, if a story feels like it's designed to make you react emotionally, get out as fast, but don't even finish the story. Ask ChatGPT about what you're trying to figure out. So stories about UFOs that emphasize unknown threats without any evidence, you should be pretty careful about that. And then just check the evidence. You ask yourself the question, are they providing evidence like document data, eyewitness accounts, or relying on anonymous sources and some vague claims? So if you ever hear the words, and I want you to burn these words into your head, I've never told anyone in my life how to expose a psyop. But if you do all of these at once, you will never be manipulated. This one question. With that stuff going on, I need to ask, is this going to expand government control or justify new laws? That one question. Will what I'm seeing expand government control or justify new laws? Okay. Analyze coverage patterns. So next is who.
And you know what's scary about that? All of this stuff that's going on, and we so far into it and paying attention to the fact that it may or may not be aliens, that they are creating new laws. And they're going to spring them up on us. All because we're so easily distracted, man. I hate it. I hate it. And then you got these big YouTube channels, man, out here spreading this nonsense instead of spreading the right information and telling people what this man is telling them or what I try to tell you guys, so that we won't be fooled by what we see, or no one else will be fooled by what we see. And then we don't even understand the influence we have as content creators, man. I wish that one day that my channel will blow to the point where I can get this the way that I can get this stuff out, man, to get the truth out to people, you know, but they always try to suppress that. They always try to suppress that. And, you know, and sometimes it gets to the point where it makes you not want to continue to do it, you know. But we gonna watch things unfold the way they unfold, and then I have to be the one to come back and tell everybody, I told you so. I told you so. Because when you see a pattern from your G word that mimics something from the past, then you know this stuff is all a gimmick. History repeats itself for a reason. Why it repeats itself? It repeats itself because they're making it repeat itself. I'm talking about everything, all the way down to fashion. Why are certain clothes that were worn in the early 2000s suddenly coming back in style? Because they're allowing it to be pushed in the media, and the kids are picking up on it. Like the whole Paco jeans and stuff that the skateboarders used to wear back in the day in the early 2000s. Now they're coming around. They're coming back around. It's all because of the media. That's what it is, man. Let's get to some of these UFO videos. Let's do that. Let's get in there. We're not even gonna speak on that.
One of those orbs just shot down a drone. I'm about to show you footage from Phoenix. Something else is going on, guys. Why is this happening?
Did a plasmoid just take down a drone? Hold on, let me move out of the way. Let me move myself over here. Okay, here's the drone. This is in Phoenix, Arizona.
This is the video I was
December 14th.
talking about.
Here's the drone here. It's moving pretty fast. Like really, it gets faster and faster as it goes towards the plasmoid, right? And then it kind of stops and it's blinking. And I don't know if that's like a warning, if it's shooting at it, if the plasmoid is making that happen. This person's camera footage is obviously shaky because why would we ever have a clear picture? And then look, it's getting closer and closer and closer. And hold on a second. Look, it's like, it kind of looks like it's trying to get closer, and then it like backs up and it's trying to get closer. And then it does make it all the way over there in a second, if you'll see, if the person will go back and you'll be able to see. Oh my goodness, lady. Okay, there it is. It's going like up and around now. And okay, see, look, it's coming down on the plasmoid. And as soon as it hits it, watch this. It's falling out of the sky. It's literally falling out like it was disabled. The whole thing stopped working and it literally fell out of the sky. This is insane, dude. Plus, can we talk about the fact that right before I made this video, I saw a video of someone asking Trump to comment on the drones, and he basically said the government knows what they are. He doesn't know why they won't comment on it. They should just tell people. He also said they know exactly where it came from and where it went. I know what that means. And then he talked about staying out of Bedminster and how he was supposed to go to Bedminster and now he's canceled his plans and he's not going there anymore. I don't know. Look that up. As a closing note, I just want to say that I am excited to have incarnated at this time because, man, is this shit entertaining. There's so much entertaining stuff going on right now. Did a plasmoid just take?
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely wasn't plasma, man. We gonna have to really and the words that people come up with, man, it's wild. But TLW TV, you said he is coming, though. I'm guessing you're responding to me saying something about Jesus and how people say that he's constantly coming back. And you said that people saying that he's coming back. But anyway, you said he's coming, though, because the way our young women rolling with this OnlyFans and twerking culture BS, the future's not looking good for the young men with sense and responsibility. Nah, you know what? If that's your belief, bro, I respect it. I respect it wholeheartedly. But I just feel like that those type of things right there, those are things that we gotta hold ourselves accountable of to be fixed. Nobody's holding these women accountable, you know, like. That's just like how you just came to me and said that, you know, women are doing this with the OnlyFans BS, but then you get off of YouTube from saying that and go watch somebody's OnlyFans, right? Nobody's holding women accountable. The mothers of these women aren't holding them accountable. The G word is allowing this stuff, allowing OnlyFans. The people who own OnlyFans are allowing this type of content. This is a us problem. And although God can assist in it, but God doesn't even intervene until you put your first foot forward. So for us to think that God is going to come back and just get rid of everybody that's doing wrong, I mean, that's like us not even putting the effort in to change anything. That's how I look at things, man. You know? No, I'm not saying that you do it or you will do it. I'm saying that's kind of like the same thing. Like we're not actually holding people accountable. You know what I'm saying? We're not holding them accountable. Nobody's holding themselves accountable. Like it's like people are being two-faced these days. You know what I mean? So it's like nobody's actually going out there to fix the problem. Like just think about it. If most men stop watching OnlyFans, they would have no reason to do it. You get what I'm saying? If men stop watching PORN, they wouldn't do it. But we know that's not going to happen because it's a psychological game. Once you get into somebody's head and you release that chemical called dopamine, they're going to want it every time. So it's an addiction. It's no different than drugs. So as long as there's an addiction, there is a job for the OnlyFans girl. As long as there is an addiction to food and people getting sick off of it, there's a job for doctors. You get what I'm saying? It is looking crazy, though. I give you that. It's definitely looking crazy, bro. I agree with you. I never agree. I never disagree with people, you know, unless I blatantly say I disagree with you. But I try to look at it from everybody's point of view. And what you're saying is facts. But I feel like that we got to start somewhere. Like, let's boycott this stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Let's boycott the OnlyFans. Let's boycott. And let's hold Elon Musk accountable because he allowing that stuff on X too. Because every other scroll, like it's sometimes it be videos that I want to show y'all from X, but I can't because it ain't safe. You get what I'm saying? It ain't safe. It's dirty out here, man. And the sad part is that my children are on these apps and they no telling what they see. It's like you can't hide it. I remember when my parents used to have those tapes. We wouldn't know about them until we went rambling and we found them. But now kids don't have to go far these days. They don't have to go, man. Like I said, I wasn't gonna take up too much of y'all time, man. And the next time I come back, I guarantee you that everything is gonna be running a whole lot smoother because yeah, I don't know. I felt like in the beginning that it was some type of sabotage, but that may not even be the issue. But for those who actually came in, stuck with me and watched this thing, man, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to you guys, man. And I'm probably gonna come back later. Because I have to actually run and go do something. It's 7:00 my time. I don't know what time it is on y'all end, but that's what time it is over here. And I still got a couple of hours to get some things done. So, but I'm gonna come back and go live again. And this time it's gonna be running a whole lot better. So y'all, man, y'all stay locked in, man, and just be looking out for me to come back. And I appreciate y'all sticking around, man, because there's a lot more that I want to talk about, and there are a lot more videos that I want to go. So, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one, man. I'll be back soon.